name is Bev Dockray, and together with Sandra Coppin, we founded our practice, Coppin Dockray Architects, back in 2012. Since then, we've had the privilege of working on a number of buildings by the likes of Bertold Lebetkin, Jörn Utzon, Philip Dowson, David Levitt, Peter and Alison Smithson, and Trevor Dannett. We've learned a huge amount from them by really getting to know their buildings. Sandra and I were students together over 20 years ago and have worked together in some form or another ever since. We often forget that the way that we work is quite unusual. We both work on every project at every stage together, with quite some intensity. For us, practice is a conversation, a kind of constant back and forth dialogue between us. There is a lovely closeness and energy that comes from these iterative conversations. For us, the connection between building and landscape is fundamental and is often the starting point for many of our designs. This is a private house on a beautiful south-facing rural site overlooking a series of connected fishing ponds. Our client is from New Zealand and she likes to find sunny spots to sit and be warm, a bit like a cat who might sit on various windowsills throughout the day, according to where the sun is. This became the kernel for the idea of the house acting as a sundial. We designed lots of nooks and crannies, places to sit out of the wind and in the sun so that she can move around the building as the day and the year progresses. This housing project is in an old chalk quarry surrounded by steep, near-vertical walls of craggy white chalk. In the years after the pit was abandoned, a family came in the 1950s. They bought the land and they built a house on this harsh, exposed, bright rockscape. Over the years, the site rewilded, and it is now inhabited with self-seeded native trees and local wildlife. The 4 houses are located on the quarry floor, facing into the cliff faces and tree canopy. The majority of the site is set aside as shared communal land and as wild habitat. It is a deeply private place to live, like a small nature reserve, where the focus is the wildness of the surroundings and the buildings are like viewing hides. Their bases are solid and chalky, with the upper floors being lightweight timber structures, reminiscent of the woodland surrounding them. This project is a collection of remote abandoned barns, sitting on the very edge of a river. The water was used to power machinery in the workshop next door, while the coppice barn housed the stacked drying timber. The ruined coppice barn is extremely noisy, with the sound of water pummeling the rocks against the side of the building. For this competition, we resisted repairing the barn and enclosing it to make it habitable. Instead, we chose to express its vulnerability and the potency of its half-ruined state. A new Jenga-like structure of timber props would provide the necessary support for the old barn walls and roof. The rocks below the old barn would be cut out to form a swimming pool, open on all sides to the elements.